All right, so we have we've worked our way then through philosophy and science and history. Um, what about apologetics and experience? This is the last area that they want us to see this kind of integration approach. So they tell us, so let's begin with the heart of the fetus perspective, right? Um, Christian apologetics can be credible only when apologists are credible Christians,
Mm,
says the fetus, right? And so a hypocritical apologist does more damage to the reputation of the Christian faith than do hypocrites in most other positions in the church. But credibility includes both, notice, moral and the intellectual dimensions,
right.
right? So you have to be both credibly in terms of how you live, but also there has to be some intellectual credibility as well. You just, so that needs to be taken into account, and they're suggesting that the fetus dismisses the intellectual dimensions of credibility.
hmm this is something that I think Frame really brought out well when it talks about the being moral in our intellectual endeavors as well in the book that we covered with him. In that we need to be honest, we need to be forthright, and then the kindness and love, obviously that we want to show to people. We want to be Christian while giving the Christian message. Shouldn't be a shock to any of us. And so I think he spoke well for this moral and intellectual dimensions of credibility. Well, while moral failure reflects poorly on the church's message, so does intellectual failure. The classical apologist argues that the universality of the religious impulse, the universal desire for transcendence, proves that a transcendental God who can satisfy that desire exists. This argument is not undermined by the failures of Christians. If anything, such failures prove that what all people, including Christians, need is not mere religion, but God, and not just any God, but the God of the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.